Well, hello, lovelies. I'm so happy that you're here. I just wanted to jump on really quickly and say thank you to all of the new subscribers that I've gotten on my channel and all the wonderful, beautiful, lovely comments so far that I've received on my home tour video. Thank you guys. That just made my day. I've been telling folks for a long time that I've wanted to do a YouTube channel, not just because I just want to do a YouTube channel, and I've learned so much from so many YouTubers, and they've changed my life, and they've helped me do so many things that I couldn't have learned otherwise if it wasn't for a tutorial or showcasing how they did something. I mean, it's a fabulous, wonderful way to learn in this day and age. So I have many years of experience. I was a florist for over 30 years. And I've taught workshops and classes, and I've mentored a lot of young up and coming floral designers in California, especially on the proper way to do floral design. I feel like if you can follow someone who knows and has already gone through the hardship of figuring out how to do something, then it's super helpful, and it kind of helps expedite how you get from point A to point B in a project that you're doing. Honestly, I'm not here to hold those secrets in. I want to share them like so many other crafters and creatives have done here on YouTube as well. So that's why I'm here, really just for educational purposes. I hope that you are enjoying the content thus far and that you're liking what you're seeing, and I hope I will continue to do a good job for you guys. That is really important to me. And I just wanted you to know that I appreciate you, so thank you. There's something else I wanted to bring up. When you're out shopping, I know we're seeing a lot of Halloween haul videos, and just haul videos in general can create something that we in the floral industry call cart envy. And what that means is, and let me give you a little backstory about that. When I was a florist, I would always go into the wholesaler, and I would pick out all the product for the week that I would use for my, flower shop. But if I had a wedding, I already had an order in, and that order was already pre-filled by the supplier. So I would pick up my supplies, and then my wholesaler would have my order for me, and then I would go through on the, around the warehouse, and I'd pick out even some more pretty things I find. Sometimes they would have things come in that they didn't even know were coming in. And inevitably, another florist friend would come in, and she would see something on my cart, and she's like, oh, where did you get that? I need that. And, you would say, well, I'm sorry, there was just a couple, it was the last one, or there's a whole bunch of them over there, and point them in the right direction. But mostly people want what you have, and that's called cart envy. You might notice this when you're watching a haul video, that somebody has something and you might not even particularly like it, but just because you admire that person and they say it's cool, you're like, I gotta get that. So make sure when you're shopping for your home that you're buying things that are true to you and true to your style. And sometimes it takes a while to figure that out, right? Because we don't always know what our style is. It took me years to figure that out, and I am a stylist and a florist. My problem is I like way too many different kinds of styles. And you really have to kind of start narrowing down, especially the older you get. Otherwise, you're just overwhelmed with stuff, and we all have too much stuff. So last year I got very into buying newer Halloween decor. I hadn't always had the money for that. And listen, I'm not rich. I don't have a lot of money. My husband and I finally own our own home, and we've have a little bit more disposable income, but not much. And our lifetime of decor and items we have, it's from a lifetime. We've collected these things and curated and edited. And if something didn't serve its purpose anymore, we either donated it or gave it to our adult children, and they're enjoying it now. So make sure you're not just running out and buying something because you see it all over the place. If it doesn't suit you, if it's the wrong size, if it's cute but plasticky and you don't like plasticky things, or you love all the kitschy plasticky things and you can't have enough of it, buy what gives you joy. I recently made a comment on one of my favorite YouTubers, who's Jade the Libra, and I said, I've been Marie Kondoing my way through the spooky season this year because I want to make sure that every single thing I buy gives me joy. There was a pillow that I purchased. Actually, let me stop and grab it. Be right back. This one. This pillow is so cute, and I saw it at Home Goods real early in the season. Actually picked it up, looked at it, liked it, especially because of the embroidery detail, because I do embroidery as well. But you know, I don't usually like words on things, and that's a newer thing with me. I was never really into the live, laugh, love signs and all that, but I don't usually like words on my things, except during the holidays. I'll make that exception. But there were some other things I liked better, and it just wasn't in the budget to buy it, and so I put it back. Well, later I saw a couple of my favorite YouTubers, you know, showcasing the pillow, and I didn't see that it had a little boo on the bottom and on the tassel. And I said, you know, God dang it. I had reverse buyer's remorse where I should have bought something I saw. And even though I know, like, especially because I thrift and antique all the time, if I see something, I have to buy it right then because there's no guarantee that it will be there again. So I started obsessing about this pillow, a pillow. And sure enough, there was someone reselling it online for double the price. And I still didn't buy it right away. And I thought about it and I thought about it. And I was like, dang it. And so I also do reselling, but I try really hard not to resell new things. I don't do retail arbitrage anymore. I dabbled in it a bit, but I just didn't feel good doing it. And I sell a lot of vintage pieces and antique pieces online. And I also have an antique booth. And I had made a sale and it kind of offset the additional cost of the pillow. So I went ahead and bought it from this reseller. And I want to talk about that reselling thing in a later video, but on this particular video, I'm not going to do that. And I got it and I like it, but I don't love it because I feel bad that I paid more than I should have. I should have just been happy with something else. There's so much stuff out there. Why this particular pillow? And I still like it, but it's always going to remind me that I got kind of caught up in cart envy, and I don't want to be that person. So this year, really, when I've been decorating my house, it has been with just a laser sharp focus on, do I need it? Does it work? Do I already have something like it? You know, I don't have to have it. And we get caught up in it. Oh, it's going to be gone. Listen, this year, if anything, this year proved that retailers are on it now. They see that Halloween may eventually eclipse Christmas in popularity. So if you are a Halloween nut, there's never a better time to be alive. I can tell you, when I was a kid or young woman, they did not have this cool stuff. But that's when I started shopping vintage Halloween, and I did that back in the early 90s. So look, you know, there's always going to be more stuff. Next year, it's probably going to be so much stuff that you're sick of it all. But, you know, don't get caught up in the fact that you might not get it again. And listen, all these resellers that bought up all this stuff are eventually going to have to move it. And if it doesn't sell this year, it'll always be, you know, they'll drop the price down or whatever. You'll find it. Don't worry. There's so many pretty things out there. And listen, there's too much stuff out there. There's a lot of vintage. There's a lot of antiques that you can go and find and just be happy with that too. I mean, I certainly am. And there's something in finding a piece that has provenance to it. And if you don't know what that word means, it means a history. So a history to the item. And it was loved by somebody at one time, and now it's being loved by you. So that's just my 2 cents. And I'm allowed to give my 2 cents. So anyway, thank you again for watching my videos. And as promised, I will do a kitchen tour and a breakfast area tour. And then my upstairs, the kids' bathroom, that's the only bathroom in the house that is more modern Halloween. The rest of the house is definitely more vintage and antique-y. So All right, so I'll let you go this time. Thank you again for tuning in, and I'm looking forward to making great friendships with all of you. And I'm already checking out some of your channels. There's a lot of small crafters on YouTube, and I feel like I finally met my community. So I hope you're all doing well today. It's Monday. It's the first full week of the beginning of fall. Anyway, have a great day and stay spooky, people. Bye. And I don't say that frivolously. Nope, can't do it. Lightly.